This is the 5th episode of this manhwa. Kick back and enjoy. Our protagonist arrived at his fortress with Zhang and his friends. They went out of the car. Zhang Chan was surprised and cannot believe the place is like a fortress. Zhang told Zhang that all the people that comes here has the same reaction. Grandpa and Shan came to greeted Zhang, welcoming him. Shan asks if Zhang is okay. Zhang told her not to worry as he will introduce the newcomers. Zhang introduced to both of them, Zhang and his classmates, that they will be their companions from now on. Zhang introduces Grandpa Xingbo and Shan to Zhang and his classmates. Shan greets them by saying if Zhang choose them as companion then she will welcome them in. Zhang told Old Man Bo to take few of the newcomers and show them the place and explain to them about the rules and regulations of this place. Old Man Bo agrees. One of Zhang's friends called out to Zhang. He asks for some weapons to help them defend the fortress. Zhang with unease feeling looking back in him. The other friend told him that he doesn't need to be eager to get weapons as they just got there and they need to earn Zhang's trust first. Zhang told him that soon enough he will grant them some weapons. Zhang orders his friend to the medical room to check his injuries as they are severe. Later that time we see the three friends including Zhang just finished a shower. The guy that asked for weapons earlier asks his friend why did he stop him earlier. He was confused. The guy told him if he hadn't stopped him from asking weapons maybe they would have weapons by now. He got mad and added that given their current situation they are being protected is like being under house arrest. His friend told him that he shouldn't think that way as Zhang saved them all. The guy asks Zhang on what's Zhang's background. Zhang told him that Zhang told them that someone hired him to protect them. The other guy wasn't convinced and added that Zhang won't even tell them who hired him and he doesn't trust Zhang. He's even more pissed that they took their friend Chong. Zhang said that they will monitor his injuries in the medical room. He adds that medical room is more secure than a prison, adding that who knows Zhang might be planning to harvest their organs and sell them so they need to strike first. Both of them argued. The other guy said what if he is wrong, wouldn't it be betraying Zhang, the person that saved them? The other guy said he rather betray the world, rather he let the world betray him, and if Zhang said was true about the whole thing they should take over the fortress and seize control over it. He even adds that besides them Xiaoyang there's an old man and a young girl. He told them his plan that while Zhang Yang is away they should capture the two of them. And he even wanted to do something to Shan when they capture her. Zhang and his friend were shocked to hear their friend planning all this. He plays it cool and said it was all a joke and they should not think about it. Zhang had a sign of relief saying to him that the apocalypse hasn't even started and is planning unlawful things already. The other guy said if Zhang really wanted to harvest their organ he should have locked them up and threatened them with the weapon they had. Zhang and the other friend was leaving. He looked at them thinking to himself that they are not worth getting them involved with his plans. And he adds that in a chaotic times one must be ruthless to succeed, and if his plan works he will make both of them his slave. Grandpa came back from doing what Zhang told him to do earlier with Shan. The old man told Zhang as he requested the other guys are settled and one of their friend called Chin Chong is seriously injured and he is laying down in the medical room. Zhang thanked the old man and told both of them to go get some rest as who knows what will happen tomorrow. Zhang told them one more thing. He told both of them that aside from Chin Chong they need to keep a close eye on the other two classmates with Zhang Qi. Zhang has a feeling that there is a traitor among them. Zhang was walking in the warehouse. He opens the system item shop and he took all 3 items from the store. First item was Apocalypse Farmer Supply Box level 1. He redeemed it for 2 points. The second item Sugar Oil and Protein Supply Box level 1. He redeemed it for 5 points. The third item Armed Deterrent Supply Box level 1. He redeemed it for 5 points. Zhang summons all the item he bought saying although it's not as good as spending money freely now, in the upcoming resource-scarce apocalypse these rewards are invaluable. The next day, we see 3 cars speeding in the road. They pulled up to Zhang's fortress. A lot of men pulled with long blades in front of Zhang's fortress. The leader of the gang was on the phone telling them once they finish they will all go back and have a meal together. The guy orders them to break down the door. His lackeys are kicking and swinging the bat at the steel door. The lackey told that idiot that the door is an inch thick and with what they have they won't be able to break down the steel door. The idiot was mad and said who uses thick door in a normal house. The idiot then ordered his lackeys to bring out some weapons. 2 guys were carrying a wooden crate. Inside of that crate was Molotov cocktails. They light up the bottles and throws in the fortress. The bottles upon landing it burst in flames, causing a huge fire inside. The gang kept on bombarding the fortress with Molotov, bursting it in flames. Zhang friends and Shan ran quickly with a bucket of water and a fire extinguisher. Shan while she is going to extinguish the flames with the bucket of water, confirms what Zhang said that the apocalypse hasn't yet hit and there is extreme situations already happening. We see Zhang and Old Man Bo with weapons ready to fight the idiots. Zhang said he will see who is causing trouble from the watchtower. From the watchtower Zhang saw the idiots. Old Man Bo recognized the idiot in the car. Shangbo knew the guy from before that was driving like an idiot and cut them off in the highway. One of the lackey noticed them in the watchtower. The idiot told his boss while pointing at them. The boss confirms that it's them. The idiot then points at Zhang, screaming that he should get down to him or else he will burn his house down. Zhang threatens the idiot and his lackeys that they have 5 minutes to get the hell out of there or else. All of them were annoyed and angry from what Zhang told them. One guy is yelling if he knows who his boss is. The other told him not to waste his time and bring out the other crates of Molotov cocktails. Zhang receive another task by the system. The new task is to eliminate the threat as quickly as possible and the reward is 10 points. The old man was asking Zhang if they should fire a warning shot at them. Zhang aims the weapon at them, telling the old man that warning shots to these guys are clearly thugs, and they committed arson and they won't even care if anyone gets burned to death. Zhang while aims at the told old man bow that leaving them alive in the apocalypse will unharm more innocent people and they will endanger them. With that, Zhang fires the rifle, shooting the idiot's arm off. The guy was holding arms, screaming in pain. Zhang cursed that he missed the shot and has gotten rusty after living peaceful for too long. The idiot screamed that they have guns. The idiot and his lackeys ran back to their vehicle to retreat. Zhang took another aim, saying that they need to finish what they started and he hates waiting. Zhang fires at them, killing them on the spot. The boss and 2 lackeys managed to get in the car. The idiot told the driver to drive quickly. Old man was worried they are escaping. Zhang told him not to worry and told him that this is why he brought with him the automatic rifle. Zhang continues to shoot at them, driving off. The old man saw and surprised while Zhang quickly reloads the rifle like a pro. The old man thinks to himself that the way Zhang hip fires and reloads is so smoothly, even during the old man's service in the military he wasn't even that good. Zhang continues firing, they can hear them screaming. Then Zhang defeated the idiot gang. Zhang told the old man to call Zhang Qi and the other to come out and clean up the place. Zhang told the old man to wait and thinks to himself that they are still in the early stages of the disaster and he will let these guys mutate into zombies and use them for target practice for Zhang and Shanshan. He told old man to never mind and not to rush at the moment. Bo asks if they are just going to leave them on the road. Zhang told him yes, as he has plans for them later. There is 2 white vehicles running fast in the road. It was none other than the boyfriend of the skank. He asks if they are almost there. The bitch said yes and she told them to take the next intersection. She thinks to herself that every time Li Shuxian is around she always puts this act, and she thinks that she doesn't know what she's up to. They parked in front of Zhang's fortress. The guy told her to message him as she's inside so they can go in and take over the place. The bitch told Xiaoya to go with her. She asks, why do I need to go with you? The bitch told her that she knows more about the place and she knows which factory Zhang has the supplies. Xiaoya told her the exact location and she told her she will recognize it once she sees it, and gave the bitch an excuse that her shoes are killing her and she cannot come along. The bitch wasn't having it and drags her with her. She complained about her belongings still in the car. The bitch didn't give 2 fucks about it and told her she can just leave it behind. They started to walk toward the gate. Li called some to tell them to get everyone ready. He told them as soon as his car starts they should start to follow him. The thug agreed. Xiao asked Jing why did she had to drag her into this. Zhang told her she is cunning and did she really think that she will fall for her little tricks. Xiaoya told her she just got her all wrong and explained to her that she dressed that way to make sure that Zhang, our boy, would fall for her looks. Jing asked Xiaoya what's going up ahead. They were both shocked upon seeing dead bodies that died from a gun. Xiaoya was scared and told Jing they are all dead and they should head back. Jing confirms by the blood they've been dead for a while, and if it was possible those people were fighting over Zhang's supplies. Jing said that she's not worried about his death but the supplies if it's still there inside. While they are talking to each other about the supplies, the idiot from before mutated and was looking at them walking. The 2 skank arrived at Zhang's gate. Xiaoya knocks on the gate. She complains that the gate is sealed tightly and she can't see anything from the inside. She asked that the gate is shut tight so it means that Zhang is safe inside. Suddenly someone called out to both of them, surprising them. It was Shanshan. Asked the 2 idiots who are they and how did they find this place. Xiaoya told Shan that they are friends of Zhang. The bitch lied to Shan saying she is Zhang's girlfriend. Shanshan called for Zhang, telling him there are 2 women looking for him in front of the gate and one of them claims to be his girlfriend. Jing was annoyed that she see Zhang suddenly changed his attitude. Now he found a new girlfriend. Xiaoya advises Jing to not show Zhang she's upset no matter what and they should focus on their mission, and told her Shanshan has a crossbow and she should calm down. Jing said to Xiaoya that Zhang only has few weapons but once they get him to open the gate Li will take Zhang down. Zhang asked the 2 bitches what the hell are they doing here. Zhang used his skill mind's eye. He saw the 2 bitches has malicious intention towards Zhang. When Shuya told Zhang that they are friends and can't they come in to check up on them. She adds that thing are chaotic and they are worried about Zhang. She asks him if Zhang isn't worried about them. Zhang sarcastically laughs and asks if they were really worried about him and he adds that the scumbag Li Shuxuing is nearby. He asks them how many people did she bring with them and how many weapon do they have. Both of them were shocked and thinks how did Zhang know about their plan. All of a sudden Zhang like a Giga Chad fires at them with the rifle, scaring the two skank. Zhang, while pointing the gun to them with a serious tone, asks them if they are crazy. They scream to Zhang if he is actually shooting them. Xiaya told Jing to calm down as Zhang has a gun and should not be provoked. The idiot Jing yelled at Zhang asking him if she's supposed to be scared of him and if he has the guts to shoot her. Zhang laughs it off by saying to shoot her to death would be too easy for the both of them, they deserve a painful death. Out of nowhere the two idiots heard a growl behind them. It was the people that died earlier and turned into zombies. Jing and Xiaya are both scared, asks if those are the rabies flu patients that can come back to life. Zhang with a sinister look told the idiots that he wants both of them to die by the zombies' hands. The zombies roared and charges at the idiots. They escaped the zombies' attack and ran as fast as they can. The two idiots calls out to Li Shuxiong for help. The zombies were chasing them, trying to eat both of them. Jing screamed like a little bitch asking Li for help. Li was shocked, asking how could there be zombies here. Li ordered his goons to turn around because they are zombies in this location. The two cars turned around quickly and leave the two idiots behind. Jing was screaming to Li to wait for them. Jing screamed that she didn't want to die like this. She called Xiaya a bitch and throws her bag at Xiaya. The bag got caught in Xiaya's leg, causing her to trip and fall flat, kissing the concrete. The skank looked behind her. The zombies jumped to her. The idiot screamed to the zombies to wait. The zombies without hesitation eats the idiot. Xiaya, while on the ground being devoured by the zombies, screamed Cui Jing, calling her a bitch and told her that she won't die an easy death while she's coughing blood and dying. Jing was running screaming that Xiaya deserved it. Zhang and Shanshan just seen what happened and Shan was terrified on what she just witnessed. Zhang received a notification from the system that he has completed ordinary threat neutralized, rewarding him 10 points. Then the system issued a new mission, street cleanup. The mission objective is to clear the infected and monsters wandering outside the base, and the system will reward him 10 points upon completion. Shanshan was terrified, said that those guys just turned into zombies out of nowhere. Zhang explains to Shanshan that this is the beginning of the apocalypse and the air is now filled with a large amount of alien infection. He adds that the dead that is exposed will quickly mutate into a zombie, and those who are injured or those with weak constitutions among the living will have a high risk of mutation. Zhang told Shan to call everyone as they will have a meeting. Zhang and the others are present in the meeting room. Zhang explains to them that the next 2 days they should stay indoors and keep the windows and door closed, and they should let their bodies adapt to the infection. This way they will have reduced the risk of getting mutation. Zhang, worried, asks about his friend Chong that was injured in the fight back in the karaoke bar. In the medical room we see Chong laying down. His body is starting to mutate and is sweating profusely. The scene shifts to the city that is in chaos and riot breaks out. Zhang Shun was looking out from his window, worried that it's complete chaos outside. Zhang turned to his family, telling them that he needs to go to his warehouse tonight and gather the remaining supplies, and advises his wife Shui that both of them to stay inside and don't open the door for anyone except him. Suddenly he heard a loud banging at the door. He advised them to keep quiet. He approached the door with a golf club ready to strike at whoever is behind the door. Then the guy behind the door asks him Zhang is home. Zhang with relief opens the door for Yang Tao and lets him in. Zhang closed the door when Zhang got in. Yang Tao kicked Zhang hard, leaving Zhang dropping to the floor and dropping the golf club he held in his hand. Yang Tao goons pinned Zhang to the floor confused. Zhang demanded that Yang Tao to let them off him. He looked at Tao confused and angry, asks him what the hell is he doing, and he treated him so well all of these years that they've been together. Yang Tao told Zhang that he was just his lackey and was never his friend and he treated him like trash all these years. Zhang told him without his help he wouldn't have survived and wouldn't have been able to make a down payment for his house. Yang Tao agrees but brushes it off by saying he paid small amount for the down payment, but Zhang earned more than enough for several houses. Yang Tao demanded the keys to Zhang's warehouse and the address. Zhang was angry and was quiet, gritting his teeth in frustration. Yang Tao looked at him while he was walking towards his wife and kid, saying he's still stubborn as ever. Yang Tao grabs his wife's hair, telling Zhang to look at him. The kid was scared and crying, charges to Yang Tao to let go of his mother. The kid bites Tao's arm, leaving Tao mad and slaps the little boy's face, sending him flying. Zhang yelled at Tao if he has guts then he should leave his family alone and he should come at him. Tao told Zhang as long as he cooperate his wife and kid will be safe. He orders Zhang to take them to his warehouse. The scene shifts to the warehouse. Yang Tao and his goons arrived with Zhang Qi. Tao asks him if that is all that was left. Zhang told him that he was the one who found those big clients and everything has been sold off, including the expired food and the near expiry foods, and it's all gone now. Zhang then remembers Zhang Xiaoyong that bought all of those a while back. Yang Tao told them that if they could take Zhang's supply that he has been stockpiling in his factory they will be set for life. Zhang warns the idiot Tao that when he went there to deliver the goods to Zhang's warehouse he accidentally saw that he was fully armed to the teeth and he probably knew the disaster ahead of time so he was preparing. Tao told Zhang it's his problem to deal with Jan Xiaoyong. Zhang asks Tao what does he mean. Tao said to take Zhang supplies in return for his family's safety and freedom, and it's a fair trade. He then asks him what does he think about this idea. Zhang Qi was devastated and terrified. The scene shifts back at Zhang Fortress where there was a loud roar from a zombie. Zhang and the others were in disbelief seeing Chong turned into a zombie. The zombie was tied to the bed and going crazy, wants to get free from his restraints and eats them all. His friends were all sad and heartbroken by what they are seeing. One of the friends suggests to kill him. Zhang looked at him quietly with a bad feeling. His friend asks him what did he just say. The guy replied with no remorse that he is already dead and they should finish him off now, or if he breaks free they will all be in danger. The other guy got mad at his reply by saying how can he say such a thing, he was their friend. Zhang told the fatty that he is right and if someone is turned into a zombie there is no chance they can be cured. Zhang pulls out a knife and gave it to the loudmouth idiot and told him to use this. He asked Zhang what does he mean. Zhang told him to use this to finish him off. The guy was hesitating like a little bitch. Zhang asks him he has always wanted a weapon. He told him to take this and put him out of his misery and don't be a little bitch. Then someone grabs the knife out of Zhang's hand. It was Zhang Qi. Zhang Qi held the knife and said that he will do it and he will put his friend to rest, ending his misery. Zhang held the knife from Zhang Qi's hand. Zhang asked Zhang Qi is he sure about this, and he doesn't think that what Zhang told him was all a lie to trick him, and adds that if Zhang Qi kills this zombie he will be a murderer. Zhang Qi told Zhang Xiaoyong that he completely trusts him. Zhang smiled about what he said and told him to go do it. Zhang Qi with the knife in his hands looks at the zombie and was terrified. Gathered all the courage and strikes with the knife. Suddenly the knife was stopped and inches away from the zombie's neck. Zhang Xiaoyong stops Zhang Qi's attack. Zhang Qi was confused. Zhang told everyone to leave because the zombie's case is special and he will use the zombie. Zhang received a notification by the system. Rare mutated variant discovered. He shuts the door behind him. He came close to the zombie. He called out though the zombie's name Chinchong. He leaned close to the zombie telling it that he has an important task for him. Outside there is a black car losing control. Then crashes to a signboard. Zhang Qi got out of the car he crashed. He was a bit hurt from the crash and says that he is almost at Zhang's location while he didn't notice there is a zombie behind him closing in. The zombie then roars at him and charges at Zhang, catching him off guard. The zombie bites his left arm, scaring Zhang Qi. Zhang Qi panicked, pushes the zombie away from him. Zhang ran towards his car, grabbing a crowbar. He continually smacks the zombie in the head, telling it to screw off. Zhang kept on hitting the zombie on its head while it's on the ground. After killing the zombie he was exhausted, saying that he needs to move as this place isn't safe. He walked till he arrived at Zhang's fortress. The place has a dead bodies and a couple zombies walking in a car. We see Zhang coming out of the door. Zhang and his gang went out of the fortress armed with weapons. Shan told Zhang that with all the stuff they are strapped with is uncomfortable and they can't move smoothly. Zhang told her that zombies are stronger than humans and with her current combat experience she will likely die, so she must wear protective gear. He adds if she gained more experience she can remove it. They walked slowly behind the wall. Zhang told them to get ready as now they are in the danger zone. They told him that they are ready. The zombie heard them and Zhang told them that they have been spotted and they should prepare for battle. The zombie was charging at them. Zhang told them to remember what he taught them and watch each other's back and to keep their distance. Zhang avoided the zombie's attack like a smooth criminal. Zhang told them that a moment when the zombie missed its attack they should start counter-attacking and to aim for the back of its neck. The fatty was the first one to take charge, attacking the zombie. He whacks it in the head with a sword, but he hurts his hand in the impact. Zhang told him that the zombie's skull is the hardest part of the head and it won't do much damage and will only hurt him hand from the impact. He told everyone that this is what you should avoid and told them that the fatty attack is a good example of what they should not do. The zombie attacks the fatty. The fatty screams for help. Zhang praises the fatty for the good defense. He told Zhang Qi to help his teammates. Zhang Qi dashes behind the zombie aiming at the back of its neck. Zhang successfully landed a perfect strike at the back of the zombie's neck. Zhang told them that one hit is not enough to kill it, so they should continue. Meanwhile behind Zhang there was a zombie spotted them. Zhang asked Zhang on how did they preform. Zhang smiled and was about to tell them, but Zhang Qi yelled for him to watch out as the zombie is charging at him. The zombie opens its mouth to take a big bite from Zhang's shoulder. Zhang stops the zombie with one hand. Zhang, holding the zombie with one hand, told them that never let their guard down when it comes to observing their surroundings. They were all amazed by Zhang's strength. Meanwhile the idiot from before finally managed to arrive at Zhang's fortress. The idiot was talking to himself, saying that there are many zombies in this area, and asks himself if Zhang has already met his demise. He heard people yelling. He knew the voice that it was Zhang Xiaoyong. He was sneaking behind the car for cover. He looks at them behind the car, asking if Zhang and their gang hunting mutants. He didn't know that there was a zombie under the car closing up to the idiot. The zombie was none other than that bitch Wenshuya. She grabs the idiot's leg, scaring him, and he falls to the ground screaming. He was terrified from what he saw, and that bitch zombie rushes at him and wants to devour him. This is the end of this chapter. Thank you for watching till the end. If you enjoyed this series, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell to not miss any updates from my channel. And I will see you all in the next one.